the turn of the century, only to be devastated by the earthquake and fire of 1906. Downtown was just about destroyed and almost 100 people were killed. Now, at age 52, we boast a population of almost 7,000. We are working hard to rebuild. We're being called the pluckiest little town in California. The saloons downtown, the gambling, not just at the racetrack, the opium dens and legal prostitution are offset by growing interest in culture, band concerts in front of the new courthouse and moving pictures projected on the sides of buildings. Our Wild West town is getting culture, and women's clubs are leading the way. The time is 1908.
Some folks have called Santa Rosa a cultural sinkhole under the sway of dullards. Well, they clearly have not been to a meeting of the Saturday Afternoon Club. We may be the wives of the most prominent men in town, but we are strong and intelligent in our own right. And we are adding refinement to our little city. Well, come see for yourselves.
All right, ladies. Now that we've concluded the business portion of our meeting, we have a special treat. Our hostess, Mrs. Doyle, has prepared a dramatic interpretation of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, Helen of Tyre. What phantom is this that appears through the purple mist of the years, itself but a mist like these? A woman of cloud and of fire. It is she. It is Helen of Tyre.
Mary!
The town.
Where in coronation is my lunch?
Oh, please do your language.
Mary, you know I eat my lunch every day at 12:30.
Yes. I'm in the middle of a performance. I'll get your lunch just as soon as I'm done. It is she, Helen of Tyre.
But Mary,
the
I'm
town.
hungry now.
Honestly. Oh, ladies, I apologize, and I will be right back. I promise. We'll get that lunch. Well, that was a most disappointing interruption.
Madam President, I don't fault Mrs. Doyle. This could just as easily have happened at my house when we were there.
And that's exactly why we need our own clubhouse. Madam President, we need to revisit the proposal of having our own clubhouse, of which we are fully in charge.
I heartily agree, yes. How many of us are married to bankers? What if today we speak to our husbands about a bank loan to build a magnificent clubhouse?
Yes. That's very good.
Yes. Well, our enthusiasm was short-lived. This was not going to be an easy project. We approached every single bank in town for a loan, and everyone turned us down.
A clubhouse. What a preposterous idea. What do they think we do? Charity work? Such a poor investment for the bank.
What do they take us for? Fools? And who is planting these ideas in their pretty little heads?
You know, Manville Doyle told me that at the ladies' last club meeting, Mary forgot to have his lunch ready on time. Seems she was so busy with some club shenanigans.
Forgot to make lunch. What is the world coming to?
You know, women need to do what women do best. Take care of the house, tend to the children.
They keep a comfortable home, have good food on the table.
And a pleasant disposition towards their husbands.
Hear, hear.
You know, women want everything. They want to be like men. The next thing you know, they're going to want the vote. Imagine, women voting. Next thing you know, they're going to run for president.
Those bankers may have thought that they had quashed our plans for a clubhouse. But we, the women of the Saturday Afternoon Club, were not so easily deterred.
We'd like to thank James Oates, an attorney, judge, and husband of one of our members, Maddie. He helped us to incorporate. We've already purchased land on 10th Street from Mark McDonald Jr. for the grand sum of $800 raised from our membership. We now need about $4,500 in order to build.
Oh.
Any ideas?
Well, I do have one possible idea. We could go and talk to my wealthy Aunt Laura and see if she has any advice.
Capital idea.
Yes.
Worth the go.
Oh, Aunt Laura, you just would not believe the kinds of responses we've been getting when we inquire about a loan from actually any of our town bankers.
Many to whom we are married.
My husband said, not on your life. He said, you women have about as much chance in hell as a cat in hell without claws to get that loan. Or something like that.
My husband just rolled his eyes and went back to reading the Press Democrat.
Yeah, my husband said his bank was too busy rebuilding Santa Rosa to squander funds on such a silly idea.
Now, my dears, you mustn't be so defeatist. It's too middle class. There must be some way around your problem and your husband's.
Oh, Mrs. Huntoon, I hate to go behind Manville's back.
My dear, that is a scruple no successful wife can afford.
Oh, Aunt Laura, is there any way at all that you can help us?
A woman of my age can look to the future more positively than most men, especially your husband. I believe your clubhouse is a splendid idea and worthy of investment. I would be happy to loan you the funds and show up those silly banker husbands of yours.
Yes.
Never let it be said that women cannot accomplish whatever they set their minds to.
Just 4 short months after we broke ground, our clubhouse building was complete. And those bankers' dire predictions about women? Well, 3 years later, women finally gained the right to vote in the state of California. And 11 years later, the Saturday Afternoon Club was completely debt-free. All in all, I think we've done quite well for ourselves.
For a group of women.
Excuse me, folks. Can I get by, please? Can I get by, please? I'm with the Press Democrat, and I would love to do a feature story on the Ladies Club. Can you get together, please, for a photograph? Thank you.
Clubhouse still stands at its original location on 430 10th Street. The club was founded in 1894 and holds the distinction of being the longest operating women's club in the United States. Club meetings are still held here and they still accept new members. The clubhouse is also a favorite venue for concerts, lectures, and parties. Both Manville and Mary Doyle are buried here.
And you said we couldn't do it.